Good morning. I'm Samantha Fury, and I have the great pleasure and honor of serving our community and our children as the superintendent of the Newton County School System. And it is probably one of the very most exciting and best jobs ever because I get to stand and represent our children and the interest of our community for our schools so that we can be the very best community that we can. And so this is just another part of that vision to be the very best, and it includes great partnerships with business and industry and everybody and anybody who's willing to plug into the school system. So I'd just like to welcome you to our annual Partners in Education reception. On behalf of the Newton County Board of Education, I would like to thank each of you for your support and commitment, that especially what you have shown for our schools, our students, and staffs as a partner in education. As you may know, the Partners in Education program is a joint project of the Newton County Chamber of Commerce and the school system. Some of you have been with the program since its inception under the Adopt a School program that began in December of 1986. The program has grown over the years and evolved into our current Partners in Education program. A great deal has been accomplished over the years due to your efforts to assist our schools in educating the youth of our community. Your contributions have enabled the schools to supplement their instructional programs and their recognition programs as well. And I can assure you that your support has paid dividends in improving student outcomes. If you could see the smiles on the faces of the children as they are recognized and given awards and certificates that have been made possible by your support. For those of you who are not currently involved in the partner program, we invite you to consider participating in the coming school year. It would be great if we could get all of our business and industry in our community to partner with the school system. At this time, I'd like to introduce our members of the Board of Education as they serve tirelessly to ensure that our school system has sound policies and is financially solvent. Mrs. Abigail Coggin, who is here someplace, there she is. She is our board chair and represents District 5. Mr. Almond Turner is our vice chair and represents District 4. Mr. Stan Edwards is our District 1 representative. Mr. Eddie Johnson is our District 2 representative, and Mrs. Shaquila Henderson Baker is our District 3 representative. I recognize the importance of our business community as partners in improvement. We have a symbiotic relationship. We depend on our business community, and our business community depends on us. It's our goal that our students graduate from high school well prepared to make choices about their futures, whether that's entering the workforce and being your first choice when they enter the workforce, attending a 2-year college, a trade school, or attending a 4-year university. We are striving to improve student outcomes by providing a high-quality educational experience for all of our students. As we all know, it takes a joint effort to ensure our students are ready for life beyond high school. When the business and school communities work together, the outcomes for our students and community improve tremendously. Our Partners in Education program demonstrates clearly your continued commitment to support our students. I thank the Chamber of Commerce for partnering with us to sponsor this program and recognizing our Partner of the Year. At this time, I'd like to recognize Mr. Ralph Staffens, who is our Chamber President, for comments and the announcement of our 2015 School System Partner of the Year. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Samantha. Like she said, my name is Ralph Staffens. I'm the new Chamber President here in Covington and Newton County. On behalf of the Chamber and the Newton County School System, I'd like to welcome you all here this morning. This morning, the Chamber of Commerce and the school system would like to take a few minutes to recognize all the partners in education that we have. So let's give everybody a round of applause. This very special program has now over 150 different partnerships, with many businesses partnering with more than one school. As the president of the Chamber of Commerce, I cannot be more proud of our business community than through this program. We work tirelessly as a business community to do a lot of things, but when we invest in our future, it's probably the best thing that we could possibly do. It gives me great pride to know that our local business community donate thousands of dollars, but more importantly than that, they give their time. They give a lot of time, and that means so much to the students. Please know that both your dedication and your resources is greatly appreciated, and we thank you for your support. If you've not already done so, please see your school partner principal. He has a special certificate for you at the end of the program. As you know, each year we accept nominations from different schools and their principals. The award recognizes one business or organization that goes above and beyond. Last year, one of Middle Ridge Elementary School's partners received this award, and that was the Newton County Farm Bureau. This year, once again, we had several outstanding nominations, but one stood above the rest. According to the school's principal who nominated this partner, and I quote him, "When you consider community partnerships and investing in the future, this business stands above all others in the partner in education. This school partner supports and promotes student academic achievement in a multitude of ways. Each year, school staff prepare portfolios that are reviewed with both the business's staff and executive leadership, as well as the school administration. In honor of this achievement, those students that improve the most are awarded brand new bicycles. In addition to promote college and career readiness, this company also offers savings bonds to the students who continue to have an A average. Because the amounts of the bonds are extremely generous, the students are highly motivated to achieve that A status and to achieve those savings bonds. The students actually are motivated also to hold that money back for continuing education after K-12. I think you would agree if this company limited itself to these extremely generous bonds and bicycles, they would be deserving of this award. But it doesn't stop there with this company. They also provide a multitude of engraved trophies that are given out to students at the end of the year to recognize their academic achievement at the end of the year celebration. Y'all okay back there? Don't break anything, Randy. As you can see, this business partner recognizes how important academic achievement is for the students. Because of this, this business partner also focuses its time and attention on the support of the local education program at the school. In the past, when Newton County school systems were changing over to the 21st century classroom, most of the schools were eligible for federal funding to pay for this changeover in technology. Unfortunately, this school was not eligible for the same federal funding. But this business partner was not about to let those students fall behind. So they partnered with the school PTO to purchase this equipment that was needed and other media to ensure the students of the community had equal access and equal opportunity. In addition to technology, the business partner also purchased books and magazines for not only the media department but also each individual classroom. This was to ensure that all students had access to a wide selection of literature and current events in the social aspect. This business partner truly believes that a student's success is a community success. Newton County School System's 2015 Partner of the Year isn't just concerned about academic achievement. They also focus on the health and well-being of the students in their school. They truly understand the important role of exercise in the health of our students as we teach them every day. Not only has this business partner ensured that their school partner has one of the best playgrounds in the entire system, they have also built and donated a park to their local community. This park is utilized for field trips, field day, and outdoor reading activities. But once again, there's more. This company just keeps giving. This business has joined forces with the community city government and the city tree board to build a new park that will connect to the school's infrastructure. This new park will even feature an outdoor classroom that can be utilized for students, and it was planned in conjunction with both administration and teachers. This business partner has a well-established history and a continued desire to serve and give back to the local community. The motto of the school partner is "We are family," and this particular school doesn't see this business as part of the extended family. They are part of the immediate family. They are part of the backbone of this school. As the president of the Newton County Chamber of Commerce, it makes me so proud to know that we have businesses that truly want to make a difference in our community and truly want to make a difference in the lives of our children. They are our future. So without further ado, I'm sure you all know who this business partner of the year is this year, but let's give a round of applause to Beaver Manufacturing. Unfortunately, due to medical reasons, the school principal could not be here this morning. So this time I'd like to call on Mansfield Elementary's Assistant Principal, Mr. Chris Haymore, to present the 2015 Newton County School Partner of the Year Award.
His name. It's an honor to present this to Beaver Manufacturing, and we look for many more years.
Well, it's
Many more
it's
years.
our privilege. You're doing this great privilege.
Everybody in the photo. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
As you can see, representing Beaver Manufacturing this morning is Miss Noni Needham and Mr. Charlie Needham. Would one of you care to come up and say a few words? Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Sir, thank you. You know, it's funny. I think every single time I've been asked to speak somewhere, I've never once prepared anything. Kind of like it that way so I can set the standards kind of low for myself. So, my grandmother and my late grandfather, Ed Needham Sr., started this program over at Mansfield Elementary in the early 80s. And that was before my time. I'm a 1989 baby. So this was fully up to speed by the time I started figuring out what was going on. And I thought that's what everybody did. I thought everybody got bicycles for getting good grades and everything. And so that was just, I thought that was how every school worked, and that every school was as fortunate as these kids out at Mansfield Elementary, and that all the businesses were getting out and helping people. And then when I realized later on in life how much work our company and all these other companies were doing for these schools, I realized the impact of it. I remember some of the things that my grandmother has told me, you know, of how all the hours that they've spent at the school helping these kids. And some of my best friends through childhood were some of the kids that my grandmother used to go and sit down and read with, and all the members of the Service Guild and the Partners in Education. And but I never realized just how fortunate they were until I left Covington and I went to school down in Jacksonville, Florida for my bachelor's degree. I studied sociology and criminology, and for part of that I had to do some volunteer work in some of the elementary schools and some of the middle schools and the high schools in the inner city. And that was really when I realized how fortunate these kids here in Newton County are to have things like that, because the only volunteers that I really saw in those schools were social workers who were there on their own time trying to turn a kid's life around, or us, college students, who, mind you, we were there because we had to be there, but we did end up enjoying it. We found that it's really important to us and for the future of our communities to get behind these kids early and to really help them. And I love being a part of a company like Beaver Manufacturing, and I can promise everybody in here that this is going to continue. We will not stop, and we're going to continue to stand behind Mansfield Elementary and our entire school system here in Newton County to really make these kids the most prepared kids possible to go out into middle school and into high school and into college and into the workforce, because we've got to start at the very beginning, and the Partners in Education are doing a great job of that.
Thank you again for all that you do for our community and our children. I would be remiss if we didn't invite the school up, Mansfield Elementary, to say just what kind of impact these fine folks at Beaver Manufacturing have had on our community. So thank you so much.
Charlie, I'm glad you didn't prepare anything and keep the standards low, because I didn't prepare anything. On behalf of Dr. Thomas, it is my privilege to be able to stand before you to speak about Beaver Manufacturing. As you already heard, if you go through the city of New Bern, through Mansfield, the fingerprint of Beaver Manufacturing is on both of those communities. An organization reflects leadership. I firmly believe that. And it was the leadership of Mr. Ed Needham, Ms. Noni Needham, and their spirit of generosity that has built that company into what it is, but has also built this relationship into what it is. And if you're from Newton County, and we've talked about beaver manufacturing, but if you're from Newton County, you know the positive force that the Needhams have been in this community for many, many years. As you've heard, the Adopt a School program began in 1986, but they were involved with the schools even before that time. And as I said, the Needhams have been a positive influence on this community, and beaver manufacturing is continuing to be a positive influence in the community. Thank you very much.
Congratulations again to Beaver Manufacturing for being the 2015 Partner in Education Partner of the Year. This concludes our special recognition portion of our program. We encourage you to stay for the coffee call, to network, to meet the school administrators, to meet with your fellow business owners. Thank you so much for coming, and let's give Beaver one more round of applause. Now we can get back to the coffee.